Hello, I'm Mike, here with my son, who wanted to try an MRE, which stands for Meal Ready to Eat, because I used to be in the military, and we were talking about this one day, or several days probably, and he said he wanted to try one. So we have a friend here on Guam that has access to the base, and he picked one up for us. So this one is menu number 18, beef ravioli and meat sauce. I ate plenty of these when I was in the military. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, but they last forever. So we'll open this bad boy up. So we got these, we usually ate these when we were out in the field. And usually you got 2 or 3 of these a day. And each package is usually listed of what it is. Sometimes not. So here's you got chocolate banana muffin. This is your ravioli. This here is your drink pouch.
Cheese spread.
Tells you how much water to put in.
Cheese spread.
So cheese spread. This is the drink powder for the pouch. This is your heater. I can tell you that you add water, chemicals, and then it heats these things up. You have to be careful. You can actually, if you look it up, you can actually make little mini bombs out of these. We'll use that later.
Tabasco.
So they actually have a little heating pouch and heating instructions. This is probably your cracker, I would assume. Wheat bread. Here's a wheat bread for your cheese.
M&M.
Dessert. Get a spoon, and then you always get a nice little package. Tabasco.
Powder.
Napkin. Some maybe coffee.
Yeah, coffee.
Powder mix. Usually there's like a wet wipe in there. There's gum afterwards. So every package is a little different, but a lot of the stuff is the same. They've changed a little bit over time. So you got some salt, some sugar, coffee. There's creamer for the coffee.
Do I get to have coffee?
No, you don't get to have coffee. And when you're actually going through basic training, from the recruit, the drill sergeants usually take a lot of this stuff away. So they would take your candy away, they would take your coffee away, sometimes some other sweets. So I just open up the bread. That's what it looks like once you touch it. So it's pretty.
It's kind of soft.
Okay, yeah, soft, kind of thick, right?
Thick and soft.
Okay, break a little chunk off and taste it. Pretty plain, huh?
Just tastes like wheat bread.
So that's why they give you like some type of spread. Sometimes they give you peanut butter, depending what you have. Sometimes it's cheese. Sometimes it's jalapeno cheese.
I would have liked jalapeno cheese.
This one is just cheese spread. So usually with these, you either put them in your pocket for a while and let them warm up, or you squeeze them to soften them up, so it's easier to come out.
Oh, you have a microwave. Can you use the cheese spread like on other stuff instead of the bread?
You can. A lot of people use it to put in like their meal too. So this is well, he's spreading the cheese. I'll just open this up and show you. This is the chocolate banana muffin.
And this whole package is about like 4,000 something calories.
So it looks like more of a cookie than a muffin, but feels like a muffin.
The texture.
So if you want to open this up, this is your fruit punch. So open that right around make sure it's all down, and then open it there. we have the luxury of some cold water.
In military, you just get the room temperature water or hot water.
So you can make this as sweet or non-sweet, the more water you add.
I would go with like 12 ounces.
Are we close? Pretty close. Then zip it up.
And then you shake it around.
And then you shake it. Just you might want to tip it a little bit just to make sure it's closed. You can maneuver it around with your fingers. You can do that. We're going to use your heater to heat this up. A lot of people don't heat up a lot of their meals in the military because it's a lot quicker just to eat it. But if you have time and you want a hot meal, hot chow, you have this bag again. You'll see once you add water, and you don't really want to overflow it. Basically, it says do not overfill because then it just doesn't heat up as well. You're just trying to get these ribs wet. Okay, you can see them. So again, you have to tear and you place your meal in. Place it in. Then you're gonna add the water. This time we're gonna add some just regular water. I put a little bit more than it should, but it's okay. Basically, you can start feeling it get hot when you fold this over. Shake the water around. You can kind of hear it. Bag's starting to puff up.
Oh yeah, getting hot.
Yep. So just let it sit. And you can kind of see the steam coming out. So depending on how hot you want that, you just let it cook for a few minutes. Can you?
Steam ASMR.
So water will come out, but that's not a big deal. Usually you're out in the field, so it doesn't matter. And it smells too. There's definitely a little bit of smell from the chemicals. That's why I usually do this sometime outside where there's good ventilation. And then again, you usually get some type of treat or another dessert, like M&M, candy bar, cookies.
Back in the days, what did you get?
I don't know, a lot of different things. And a lot of times, guys don't even put this in like the bag afterwards. They just put it in their mouth, like chewing tobacco, and just suck on it.
What is that?
Coffee. Like instant coffee. And a lot of times people, if you're out in the field, save this for toilet paper. So how does that taste?
The cheese is pretty strong.
So depending on there's lots of different MREs. So depending on what the MREs are, you can make different things and trade different things. There's a lot of what they call recipes online. So if you had the crackers, you could take the crackers, and if you had the chocolate powder mix, you could make a malt kind of thing with water. So there's all these little sorts of things you learn. And a lot of times you just trade parts of your MRE or trade your whole MRE if you want. Now they have these fancy dancy little holders so you don't burn your hands. But
Back
before
in
we
the
never had
days,
we never
you just
had
had
that.
to eat it.
But you have gloves on sometimes.
Yeah. Should I try this?
Yeah.
kind of like fruit punch stuff.
Okay, so we'll be safe so you don't spill it and just dump it in there. Usually you just dump all this stuff out, the water and stuff outside, but
Or inside.
sink. So you can feel it. Just touch it quick. It's pretty hot.
Oh yeah.
You can touch it.
Ooh.
So it heats up. So if you want to mix it around a little bit more, you can. Obviously squeeze it down towards the past the opening.
The opening's on the top.
We're gonna do this easy way.
This is how the MRE looks.
So that's what the beef ravioli looks like. It's very high calories. I don't know the exact, but they're usually several thousand calories per MRE.
Over 4,000.
So, and then again they have this, but some you need it, some you don't.
Just keep it at home.
Yep, you can keep it, save it. I had a lot of these saved in my locker. But sometimes you need 2 or 3 of them on a meal. Or you can
save it.
Or you can get a lot of these things, like I say, because when you're in the military, a lot of guys won't use this, so you can just get it from them. Yeah. How is it? Does it taste like ravioli?
Mm-hmm.
And did you say it caused constipation?
It's supposed to,
I
Why?
wonder if I don't.
because when you're in battle or out in the field, you don't have time to go poo.
Or you should just put in your pants.
So try it. Break off a little chunk of that banana chocolate bread. Tell me what you think. Or muffin.
Have you had this?
I haven't had that one.
Tastes pretty good.
There's like chocolate chips in there, some
Tastes like
nuts.
bananas, and then a little bit of chocolate.
And then you have to let these things work, finish. So I usually dump the water out because you can't put them back hot. And then actually when you're out in the field, you put all your garbage back in here and then throw it away. So that's your MRE. You think you could eat those for a full week straight?
Mm-hmm.
2 to 3 times a day?
Mm-hmm.
So you just wake up from digging a hole in the ground. That's where you sleep at night. You put a little tarp over you if you're lucky.
This is better than food here. But you guys don't give me any of these.
Plus you get full big bag of M&Ms too.
And then I also get these coffee and all these other stuff. Creamer.
So yeah, sometimes people put extra leftover cheese if you want. If you have any leftover cheese, you can put in there. All of it?
Mm-hmm.
So mix it around with your spoon.
It's kind of like cheddar cheese.
Yeah. So that's your MRE. I don't even know how many flavors there are now.